So, the MCC 24 teams have been announced, meaning you've most likely seen what they are, but just in case you haven't, I'll put a link in the description of the Twitter page of MCC so you can see the teams then if you haven't already seen them, but I doubt that you haven't. So I'm going to predict what each team will rank in the final standings of MCC 24. So, let's go. In 10th place, we have the Cyan Coyotes. So, it feels wrong to put this team in 10th because this team can do very well, but probably the main reason I have them in last is because this team didn't have a great event last time, and also Hannah is new, which puts anyone at an immediate disadvantage no matter how good they might be. Though I have seen Hannah training a lot on streams, so that could be a factor in how this team can prove many people wrong. And honestly, I hope they do, because I love it when teams that I place low in my predictions actually end up doing really well, surprisingly enough. In 9th place we have Blue, which feels wrong to put this team this low considering how strong a trio Sapnap, Foolish, and Sylvia are. But the thing is, this team is more of a double-edged sword than anything, because they're really strong in movement and PvP, but communication could potentially end up being a bit, a bit messy, you could say. Now, number 8, we have Pink. Most people put this team last, but I have them a bit above last, because, I don't know, I think this team can just do better than people expect them to. And I would say that they're my dark horse team, but having them in 8th isn't really that much of a dark horse placement. At number 7, we have Yellow Yaks. Again, this doesn't feel right placing this team this low, because this team is just made up of 4 people that are just really good at Minecraft in general, in terms of movement and PvP, but much like Blue, the communication could get a bit messy, and they could lose focus at some point, but I can also see this team doing very well. In number 6, we have Green, and this is sort of another dark horse team for me, considering that people usually place this team lower than I do. Probably because Tapple hasn't had the best events lately, but the thing is, he has 5-up on his team, and 5-up has sort of that effect lately that he boosts his best teammates. In fact, pretty much all of his teammates anyway. I think the 5-up effect can carry through to make this team do well. In 5th, we have the Red Rabbits. Now, Wilbur and Rambo haven't been doing too great in the last few events, so that's why I have them a bit lower than I feel like I should, considering that Purple has been really popping off lately. Seriously, closest thing to S tier you can get at the moment. One more top 3, then he's S tier, boom, game over. Anyways, yeah, this team is also, in fact, all of these teams can pop off. I can see all of these teams winning, and that's not even sugarcoating anything. Anyways, but I have them around middle of the pack because I think that's a safe assumption more than anything. Number 4, we have Orange. This team is more of a mixed package than anything. They can be very strong in some games and weak in others. I could potentially see a communication problem occurring, but considering how strong this team is in general, I think this team will do good regardless. At number 3, we have Purple. I feel like this team is getting sort of underrated, because first off, the team has Illumina on it. And Illumina is probably, in my opinion, the best MCC player right now, considering he has no weak games, apart from Sky Battle. But apart from that, he will do very well on his own, and since his teammates do very well in strong teams and with strong S tier teammates, this team can do very well. I think this team will do very well. That's why I have them in 3rd, obviously. In 2nd place, we have Lime, and in my opinion, Lime is probably the most busted team in this event. That trio, Scott, CPK, Kurtzy, is a scary, scary trio. I think, and I'm very excited to see them play together in the event when it rolls around. In 1st place, I have the Aqua Axolotls. I don't really have them here for any reason apart from I just feel like they'll do well. That's just my main reason why I have them here, because Smallish Beans and Fruit Berries have an average team placement together of 2, which is Dodgeball. So there's no reason why they shouldn't be in first place, considering how fast Scar is improving and how well Cupfang can do on strong teams. So, thank you for watching this video, and let me know your predictions in the comments. And like and subscribe if you haven't already, which you should be.